Have you ever had a client experience so bad that you question why you ever thought it was a good idea to work with them in the first place?
A client so bad they humiliated your staff and even made them cry.
Turns out a lot of us have struggled with bad clients, and it doesn't matter if your business is B2B or B2C.
Either way, bad clients suck the life out of your company.
It may not surprise you that great customers spend a minimum of 5 times more than bad customers. Think about it. If you have a bad client who spends $10,000 with you, you could be spending your time and energy serving a great client who would pay you maybe a minimum of $50,000 or more. That's 5 times as much for a whole lot less hassle.
And we'll let you in on a little secret. Our really good clients have been worth a lot more than 5 times our bad clients.
But there's something else to consider. Not only does a bad client make you far less money, they also attack your resources and wear down your staff. It takes so much more time and energy for you or your team to take care of a bad client. In fact, one study found that 60% of employees who quit their job did so because of a toxic client.
I quit!
Well, we had one of those clients. A client so bad that what transpired between us on one cloudy afternoon changed the course of how we did business forever.
It all started with a phone call. One of our clients had a regular weekly check-in, so our office manager called in a brand new staff member like, hey, why don't you come experience what a weekly check-in with one of our clients looks like? Seemed like a good idea. However, in this phone call, it turned out that Google had just done an update and the client had lost their website. It's one of those big panda or penguin, an animal update.
Google Panda.
And they automatically made the assumption that it was our fault. And it had just happened, like that day. So they are berating our office manager, telling her how awful we are, how we just don't know what we're doing. How rude. We are untrustworthy. They were incredibly rude. Now keep in mind, this was one of our employees' first experiences with our company, so that was unfortunate. Now you may be wondering how we even got to a place where a client would make such a rude phone call.
It turns out that there's lots of people out there who say things like, it's only business, it's not personal, who don't have any idea of what emotional intelligence is in business. They just are about the bottom line, and they feel like they can treat anybody the way they want to. They may be saying, well, I write a check to you, I can treat you how I want. But that's just not the way we do business.
So after that call, we had 2 choices. We could either ignore and accept the client's bad behavior, or we could confront him about it, knowing it had the potential to permanently dissolve our relationship. In the end, it boiled down to whether we truly believed in 2 of our core values that were violated: kindness and trust.
What did we do? First, we debriefed with our staff after their call. Then we quickly decided, what are we gonna do? What we had to do. So I emailed him back that day and confronted him. What I said in the email was basically, we are no longer going to be taking you on as a customer. You violated our values, you treated our people horribly, and we don't work with people like that. I sent the email, and I didn't know if I'd ever get a response. But what I got was even more surprising. It was an apology. But they were justifying themselves, that they were from New York. They were just frustrated. We finally came to a place where they apologized, and we appreciated that. But what we learned that day was something even more powerful.
While it wasn't the easy choice, it was the right choice, whether it turned out well or not. And it forever changed the way we qualify leads for our business. They have to align with our core values, or we won't take them on as clients. It's that simple.
But if we wanted to avoid bad clients in the future, there were 5 mistakes we had to stop making. And we put those in this video here.